you eat a heavy meal before you go to bed, all right, and you lay down on it, it's not going nowhere. This is how you develop a big fat gut. And when you get up in the morning to move around to start your day, you're bloated, sluggish. Stop eating late nights, okay, and heavy on your stomach. Protect this gut right here, all right, fellas? You have to have a cutoff time, all right?
Hey guys, back with another one. I'm just sitting here bored, so I figured I'd make a few videos straight. I'll probably post them, I'll put a little space between each post. But yeah, next video on my list that I had saved. And yeah, my first thing that came to my head, ignorance. Ignorance never changes. People making just ignorant statements, and people agreeing with them. These statements are so stupid, and I'll just get right into it on the video. Okay, let's see, stop eating heavy meals before bed. Have a set schedule instead, especially if your goal is to lose that fat. Timing is key.
Heavy meal before you go to bed, all right, and you lay down on it, it's not going nowhere.
If you eat a heavy meal before bed and you're laying on it, it's not going anywhere. What is he talking about? This is the thing with the internet. You get a good body, you get in good shape, you take your shirt off, you start talking, and everyone just believes you. People start agreeing with you. This isn't true. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when you eat. It doesn't even matter what you eat. Well, it matters it doesn't matter what you eat if you're just trying to lose weight. All that matters is how much you eat. All that matters is your calories in, calories out a day. That's it. If you burn 2,000, through your activities for the day, you burn 2,500 calories, but you only eat 2,000 calories, you're in a caloric deficit, is what it's called. So you will lose weight. It doesn't matter if you eat it before you go to bed. It doesn't matter if you eat it in the morning. It doesn't matter if you eat squid. It doesn't matter if you eat corn. It doesn't matter what you eat. It only matters if you have caloric deficit, you're going to lose weight. Maybe the rate might be a little different based on the science, but what he's saying doesn't freaking matter. And it's so annoying that people even do this. But then the fact that people go back, people just don't look at the science at all. Go look at the science. People just make stuff up, and then other people believe them, and then that's it. So if I run around and start saying, for example, if I start running around saying that eating you can just eat donuts. I'm 6 foot. Let's say I was 6 foot 250. I'm not. I'm 6 foot 183, 184. I like to check my weight. My goal. I would love to be in the 170s, but I'm in the 180s. But I'm not overweight. I'm right on the line of being overweight. If I was 187, 188, that's considered overweight for a 6 foot person. So I'm at 183. I lost my train of thought. Basically, if I was running around saying, let's say I was 250, and then I'm guys, I found the secret. I lost all this weight by just eating donuts. Oh, if you want to lose weight like me, you have to eat powdered donuts. And then there are people in the comments, oh, it's true, I did what he said and I lost weight. Oh, it must be the donuts. This is a lack of understanding. I could do that. I could literally throw my weight up. I could eat a whole bunch of food, get my weight to 250. Then I could sit there and eat donuts and probably take vitamins every day. I could eat nothing but donuts and jelly donuts, only jelly donuts. I could eat nothing but jelly donuts and milk, soy milk, because I don't drink regular milk, but I could drink regular milk and I could eat donuts. And I could get my weight back down to what it's at right now. And then I could make these claims. Oh, how I did it was I only ate donuts for breakfast and for dinner, and then I drank soy, and then I drank milk, and that was it. That's how you lose weight. That's the way. And I can sit there and have a body like his, like that. All I have to do is take vitamins, so I still get the vitamins I need. But I would just take vitamins, donuts, and milk. Is there something magical about these foods? Obviously not. It's not about the food. It's just calories in, calories out. You know what it is? You know what it really is? And I'm sorry to get in a rant way, but the thing is, I've seen this a lot now, because I've been kind of, I don't know if it's a genetic thing, but I'm low-key kind of obsessed with weight. I don't like to get big. Like, I used to be a skinny person, then I got kind of big, then I finally got like a handle on my weight. And I literally check my weight every day. Like, I try to get a good understanding of what's going on. And you know what it is? People don't want to do that. People don't want to check where their weight's at. They don't want to have to like monitor the calories, and they don't want to exercise. So instead of just doing those things, we talk about nonsense. Like, with my ex, she had a brother, and I liked him a lot. He was mad cool. I liked hanging out with him. I liked talking to him and everything. He was a cool guy, but he was big. He was a bigger guy. He literally was like, he looked like he was supposed to be a smaller guy, but he was just big. He was just a big guy. He literally was big. Big stomach, big chest, just big bodied. And he would sit there and I'm trying desperately now to remember exactly what he said. But it was just so, so nonsensical, it almost went over my head. But he was explaining like, well, I'm going to start eating this, and that'll help me. And I started explaining to him, like, I think one Thanksgiving, he was like, oh, I'm going to eat this, and I'm going to lose this weight, and do that. And I started explaining to him, it's not about what you eat. It doesn't matter, just eat less. Just eat less food. I'm like, if you're eating this much, then eat a little less. If you eat whatever you want to eat, just eat. Put less of it on your plate. He's looking at me like I'm speaking French or something. He's like, bro, it's not that complicated. It's like people overcomplicate this stuff because they don't want to do it. But just do it. And I explained to him, just eat this, eat this, eat this. Just eat these things. Eat a bowl of this, eat a bowl of this, and eat this. You're going to be way under the calories you burn in a day. You're going to feel hungry, but just, this is what I used to say, because there's a point where I was biking a lot, and I would diet on top of it. And this is what I would say. This is what I realized from that. Like, I would eat, then I would bike, then I would eat some more, and then I would sit around, and I'd feel hungry. I would feel like I was starving. And I was like, and I told myself, I'm like, Antoine, you just ate. You're not hungry. Your body thinks you're hungry, but you're not. You ate. You're not gonna die. That's literally what you gotta tell yourself. When you'll feel like this hunger in your stomach, you'll be thinking about food. You'll feel like you're hungry, but you're like, you gotta be like, I know I ate enough. I drank water. I've eaten food. I got vitamins. My body wants to overeat. My body wants to eat more. It wants more calories because it's used to more calories. But you just gotta ignore it. It feels like you're going to bed hungry, or you're going to bed and you haven't eaten. But you gotta remind yourself, mentally you did eat. Then you wake up the next day, you do it again, and slowly your body acclimates to the new normal, and you start to see that weight just melt off. And that's what I explained to him. You think he ever did it? No. And then he wants to sit there and say this stuff. Well, I always gotta be careful not to eat heavy meals before bed. I just can't eat a heavy meal before bed, and that'll solve my problem. No, it won't. It's like, let's just be like, I would love if people would just be real about it, and we don't have to go back and forth. But ignorance never changes. So for the comments, I was already reading them earlier. Somebody's literally saying what I said. Doesn't matter what you eat, guys, just track your calories. Literally the first comment is that. That's what the second comment is, to his comment. Tagging him, it says, oh, you're wrong. Didn't even spell "you're" right, but whatever. Then he says that. Okay, that's not gonna be anything. And it says trying to discredit someone trying to do good. It's not about discrediting him. It's just the fact that he's incorrect. What he's saying is nonsense. He's in good shape. He's great, but the thing is, just because like a lot of people you can get into good shape and not know what you're talking about. You can say nonsense. A lot of people do that. Do you guys not remember? Listen to the things that celebrities say when they get in shape, and a lot of them lie. You know what I mean? Like, they just say nonsense. Like, what's his name for Wolverine? Henry Cavill, what is his name? Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman, when he was Wolverine, he was saying, oh, I ate 6,000 calories a day to get ripped. 6,000 calories a day to get ripped? That doesn't make sense. If you eat either you're doing some sort of science that I don't understand, where you're juicing, where you're taking steroids, because I don't understand steroids and all that. But either you're taking steroids and you're eating that much, and there's something about the science of it that I don't understand. But a human being doesn't need 6,000 calories a day. They need 2,500. If you're on the high end of exercising, maybe you need 3,500. Maybe you would need more. But to have a lean, it just doesn't make sense. 6,000. It just sounds like nonsense. It's just too many calories. Like, what would you even like? That's just, you would be a big guy eating that much. And not Henry Cavill. Hugh Jackman is not a big guy. He's in amazing shape. He's in the type of shape where that's why they asked him, how did you get in that shape? Because it doesn't, like, scientifically, you need to be taking something. Like, you need to be taking something extra to get to that weight, get to that type of body. I can't sit here and eat 6,000 calories and work out and get there. And you can't say it's genetics. It's not. He's not some sort of genetic anomaly where he can magically do that. He's definitely, like, got trainers. He's definitely, like, doing all this stuff. Then he goes on an interview. Oh, I just ate 6,000 calories. Like, that's misinformation. So disagreeing with that isn't trying to discredit him. It's just pointing out that it's nonsense. Like, saying it like it's this bad thing over discrediting them. It's like, maybe he needs to be discredited. If he's giving out information that's not true, it's confusing people. That stuff confuses people. It makes them wonder, why aren't I getting, like, if someone gives you information, like, on how to work on your body and stuff like that, and then you do the information, and it, and the results, like, you're not getting the results that they got, that is a confusing situation, because shouldn't it make sense? Like, the stuff I'm saying about calories in, calories out, no one's gonna do that and not get the results I'm saying. Why is it that when I'm saying you'll get the results that I'm talking about, you'll lose weight, but if you do what they're saying, it doesn't work? It's because what they're saying isn't true. They may think it's true. I'm not saying they're being misleading on purpose, but I am saying, like, it's misleading. It's not true. It doesn't make sense. So yeah, and someone else said something ridiculous. Oh yeah, this other person said, tag the guy who said doesn't matter when you eat, guys, just track your calories. Somebody said disrespectful. It's disrespectful to point out that what someone said isn't true. Why? How is that disrespectful? We can't have a conversation. Like, these people are like in a cult. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at the picture of the person who said it was disrespectful. I'm trying to get a feeling of, he's in good shape too. That's crazy too, because the guy who said he's disrespectful for just saying that it doesn't matter what you eat, calories in, calories out, is actually in great shape. So you think he would understand that concept. I doubt he's sitting there horking down a bunch of food looking like this. So, I don't know, it's weird. Yeah, I just think that all this conversation about diet and exercise, there's a lot of nonsense out there. The main thing, if you want to get in good shape, exercise, diet and exercise. Like, I used to do, when I was doing, I was eating, like, oatmeal in the morning, then a small meal, then I would, like, just not eat a lot of junk food. I was really, like, keep, like this is Diet Pop, which is no calories in it. Like, I'll drink Diet Pop. I won't eat, like, too many French fries. I'll look at my plate, be like, how many calories do I think this is? Like, I'll read the nutrition facts, stuff like that, and I'll aim for, like, okay, I'm gonna eat 2,000 calories a day. I probably gonna burn 2,500. I make sure that I keep my protein around, like, 50, 60 grams of protein, because, you know, if you don't have protein, you'll lose muscle mass. You'll feel weaker. I try to take vitamins. Simple stuff like this. Like, these are simple, basic things that, you know, anyone can do. I'm not sitting here talking about, well, you gotta make sure you eat at a certain time, and you gotta make sure you don't lay on the food. Like, that's ridiculous. I'm not saying, well, you gotta make sure you eat squid, or you gotta make sure you eat this or you eat that. I'm not even giving specifics on the food, except I said I eat oatmeal in the morning, because, like, that's, like, a very low-calorie, like meal that's good, easy on my stomach, so I like to eat that. But, yeah, you just gotta keep, like, if you just diet and exercise, like, oh, that's what I was gonna say, and I used to do, like, kickboxing. I would do, when I was in Niagara Falls, New York, I would do kickboxing, I'd throw punches, I'd throw kicks, I would do ab workouts, you work out your back doing that, so, like, everything tones up. So you lose weight, and you tone up at the same time. Another way is, like, if you're not doing kickboxing, playing basketball, running around, shooting the basketball, playing for hours, burning a ton of calories, then taking it easy on what you eat. Don't eat too much. Keep the calories down. Or you Like, or you could also eat less and then go to the gym, do bicep, tricep workouts one day, do chest and shoulder workouts the other day. Or I guess it'd be bicep, tricep, back one day, chest, shoulder the other day, do legs the other day. Get a good amount of protein in, maybe eat some fish because it's high in protein and low in other stuff, low calories. Get some protein in, maybe more than I get, maybe like 65 grams of protein. Just get some protein in your body. You have to keep the calories down. You'll lose weight and build muscle. It's that simple. There's a lot of like science, like if it sounds ridiculous, it probably is ridiculous. Like when you eat doesn't matter. Like eating a specific food, like I said fish, but like you can just find anything. Like it shouldn't be like, oh, you have to eat this specific thing or you got to drink this specific thing. Like it shouldn't be like that. So I would just take anything anyone says, even me, and really examine it, make sure that it's not nonsense. Be open to someone saying that it's nonsense, and also use common sense. Like, you know, if when you're sitting there eating all, like, don't listen to someone saying, oh yeah, just eat whatever delicious food you want and you'll have these amazing results, and then you watch and you don't ever get the results. It's like, maybe they were just telling me what I wanted to hear. Like, I would definitely take that into consideration. But yeah, the date is, it's still October 9th, 2024. I'm going to post these videos periodically, and I'll see you guys in the next one.